kisses and the hugs and all the little heartstrings that the festive season tugs. But all I see are lager louds, shoplifters and thugs. So fill mine up, 'cause Christmas is for mugs. So fill mine up, 'cause Christmas is for mugs.
And welcome to the Oddity Archive from beautiful downtown Aurora, which is now Santa Claus's new home for all 7,000 of his goddamn reindeer. You wouldn't believe the stench. Anyway, as you may have gathered, it's Christmas. Again. Already. Now, for this year's special, it's going to be kind of a high concept one, just not on my part, but I'm getting ahead of myself here. What we're going to do today is we're going to take a look at a couple of items that basically exist to try and prove to your kids that not only is Santa Claus real and watching, but has taken special interest in you. And unsurprisingly, yes, this is going to be one of those unintentionally creepy sort of episodes. So with that in mind, let's just dive right in. Now, the first item on the agenda today is this 33 1/3 7-inch record, and this came out back in 1972. It was put out by Power Productions, and to the best of my research, this is the only thing Power Productions ever put out. And as you probably saw in the title, it's A Parent's Talk with Santa Claus. So the basic concept is here that the parent is having a talk with Santa Claus, and this, of course, being Santa's end of the conversation. Now, here's where the problems start. If you saw on the sleeve here, it says record and script. I don't have the script. And unfortunately, I've done some rooting around online. I can't find so much as another copy of this thing. I can't find a copy of the script. Nothing. Indeed, this seems to be pretty much the only proof of this thing's existence, aside from its copyright registration in the government files. But what we've got here is, like I said, the basic concept of having a talk, but the greater concept is Santa has taken special interest in your kid, and he's making apparently what's the requisite pre-Christmas rounds. He's making 2 visits to you, the parent, once sometime between December 1st and 23rd, which is conveniently side 1, and then one more time on Christmas Eve, which is side 2, strangely enough. And this is one of those things that it seems like an okay idea on paper, but then you listen to it and you start thinking about it and it just falls apart. For one, Santa's dialogue is overly specific. And then, this is vinyl. And vinyl has kind of an unnatural frequency response and surface noise, and there's a lot of it on here. So needless to say, I just can't imagine too many kids were convinced. Indeed, they might have been a bit insulted, and of course I doubt many kids ever heard this thing to begin with. Now, I don't have much of a history lesson to give here, but I have found something on this producer of this thing, whose name was Cy, S-I, presumably Cy, maybe C, for all I know, Cy Sarowski, for all intents and purposes. And this guy was apparently a big deal in the tennis world decades ago, on the business end of things, not as an athlete. And somewhere down the line, he thought it would be a great idea to make a strange, high-concept Christmas record. And so I've found that in my research, Cy Sarowski died no later than probably about mid-1976. So he didn't live much longer beyond this record. I found some newspaper articles mentioning him from the fall of 76, and he's always referred to as the late Cy Sarowski. And his real name was actually Henry. Useless trivia. Now, before I play this thing, I just want to note that this came out in 1972, presumably, and I've done some research, and it wasn't copyrighted properly till 73, and we in America were still on the 28-year system back then. And so 1973 would have put it up for renewal in 2001. I went through the renewal files for the years 2000 through 2002, and I cannot find anything on this, anything on Power Productions, anything on Cy Sarowski. So I, in good faith, think this has slid into the public domain. And with that in mind, yes, I'm going to play this whole thing at 10 minutes plus. Indeed, you're going to find yourself wishing that this was an audio-only podcast for about half of today's show. But that leaves just one question. Is it wrong to riff a record? Well, if there's anything nice about this neighborhood, at least the drunks strap sleigh bells to the front of their cars at the holidays. Helps me know when they're coming, at least. That Williams bastard better not have hit my mailbox again.
Ho, ho, ho! And a jolly Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas, Santa. Long time no see. Well, come on in. Well, never mind. You know, my kid's been bugging me to meet you.
Oh, no, they must not see me tonight, or I would have to sprinkle vanishing powder on me and become invisible.
You know, that reminds me. I've always wanted some of that vanishing powder. I mean, is it too late to ask for a little of that for me for Christmas? I mean, to be honest, parenthood's a bitch, and I was totally unprepared.
Well, you know, there are so many more good little boys and girls in the world these days than when I used to come and see you when you were little. I just have to come around early to check and make sure I have my record straight, so I don't miss bringing the right things to good little boys and girls on Christmas Eve. Now, let me look in my book and see if everything's in order. Ah, here it is. And how many children do you have now?
Well, I thought you said you had all that info. Just the one.
Yes, I have that. Now, tell me their names again so that I can see that I have them down right.
Well, like I said, it's just the one, but, Lily, my daughter, my only daughter, or son. That's all I got. You know that, Santa. It's just the three of us.
Uh-huh. Now, before I write down and be sure what they want for Christmas, have they been good this year?
Well, again, there's just the one kid, but, yes, she's been very good. Straight A student, helps out around the house, she keeps her room neat, she does great in everything, not just in school, but in piano lessons and swimming. I mean, the wife and I, we really couldn't be any prouder. And indeed, if she were any less of an angel, I don't think we could handle her. We've been very, very blessed.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm going to be watching them awfully close between now and Christmas. And even though they won't be able to see me, I'll be looking to see that they do better.
Just the one.
Santa Claus only brings presents to good little boys and girls. If they're bad, I'll just leave a bundle of switches when I come back Christmas Eve. But just in case they're good, you better tell old Santa what they want for Christmas.
Well, I don't think she could do any better if she tried, but yeah, I got her list right here. It's, let's see, she wants one of those portable 8-track players, although I kind of have my reservations about that. And she wants a spirograph, a Light Bright, Weeble Wobbles, can you believe these toy names these days, and something called Baby Alive, which sounds absolutely terrifying if you ask me.
I see. I think I have all this down. It will do old Santa's heart good to bring these toys on Christmas Eve, but it would sadden old Santa's heart if they weren't good children, and I had to leave only a bundle of switches under the tree for them on Christmas morning.
Well, you know what? Leave some switches. Light switches. I mean, I got a bundle one year. I think you got confused, but that's probably why I'm an electrician now. I mean, that's how I learned.
For Santa's sake, I hope they are good. I'll try to be around in one of the stores before Christmas so they can come and sit on my lap and tell me themselves what they want for Christmas.
Wait, that's you at the mall? I thought those were just your, helpers, so to speak.
Well, I've got a lot more parents of other boys and girls to see tonight, so I'd better be going. You tell your children that
Child.
Santa came by tonight and wished them a Merry Christmas for me.
I'll do that. Well, I'd open the door for you there, but you don't seem to like 'em.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
See you, Santa! Ben, you're talking to the TV again, and you're not funny. I'm funnier than you are. Anyway, it's not the TV, it was Santa. I think he's getting a bit senile, though. He's really having a lot of trouble He just took out our mailbox. Okay, so this is like where we turn the record over, eh? You don't say, hosehead. Okay, let's do this. Oh, hey, Santa! Yeah, bring it in, bring it... No! I just replaced that mailbox. I just can't win, can I? Teleport in! You always do anyway. Santa! Santa!
Ho!
Don't
I
do that.
wanted to come around early and wish you a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas,
You'll all
Santa.
be asleep when I come back later tonight. Are the children in bed yet?
Well, it's just the one kid, but no, she's not in bed yet, and... I mean, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Of course she's not in bed yet.
No, I've been watching them the past few weeks to see if they've been good or not. They've been pretty good when I was watching. Of course, I have an awful lot of little boys and girls to keep an eye on, so I couldn't watch them all the time. Before I come back tonight, I thought I'd better check with you to see whether they've been good enough for me to bring them their toys. Have they been good?
Well, actually, no. She set the carpet on fire deliberately yesterday, and she used the lamp for target practice, and she tried to shave the cat, and I don't know what's gotten into her. I mean, ever since you visited last, she's lost her mind, especially around me. Honestly, Santa, I'm at the end of my rope here.
Oh, I see. Well, it sure makes Santa's heart sad to hear that. I was looking forward to coming back here tonight and bringing their toys.
Well, actually, I wish you would leave toys. I mean, it might be the only thing to placate her. The wife and I mean, we're really starting to fear for our lives here. I mean, hold it. I think she's listening. She's such a darling little girl. Are there girls' military schools? She's our little angel, and it would make us so happy to see her happy. Maybe some cash will help.
Well, that makes old Santa feel better. It just breaks old Santa's heart to have to leave a bundle of switches under the tree for bad little boys and girls.
No, for the love of dear God, no switches. I mean, she could ably slash us all to death with them. You know what? I got some money here. Here, buy her some more toys. I mean, if you can't make them, just buy them. I've only got $23.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I won't leave any switches under the tree, but
Thank God.
I don't know whether I'll be able to bring them everything they wanted.
What?
We'll just have to see when I get back here later tonight.
But you're already here.
Just in case I do leave their toys, let me check my book and make sure I have what they want.
Well, give me my money back then. I'll just go and buy some more toys, and maybe I'll sell the hi-fi. I mean, it is quad. Well, at least bring her the portable 8-track player and lots of tapes, and the spirograph, and the light bright, and the weeble wobble things, and the baby alive, and bring some toy store gift certificates while you're at it. Maybe I can dispense them to her over the course of the year. Maybe that'll take care of it. But just toys. The more expensive, the better. I mean, I really need help here. Do you have everything I said, at least?
Yes, that's what I've put down in my book.
Good.
These are the things they told me and my helpers they wanted. My helpers have been making them these toys.
You mean, yes, they've been making them and are available? Because my darling little girl is such an angel!
It would do old Santa's heart good to bring these toys. But I have a little black book where I write
Santa, your
down
love life
all
is
the
your own
good
business.
things and all the bad things they've done this year, and this determines the toys I bring them for Christmas.
Well, I'd actually really appreciate it if these recent events were stricken from the record. I mean, because otherwise she's been good.
I haven't counted up the good things and bad things yet.
Thank God.
If there are more good things than bad things, I'll bring the toys. They'll just have to wait until Christmas morning and see whether I've left any toys or not.
I guess. I really don't know what to say. I mean, I hope these last few days have just been a terrifying fluke.
I hope they have too, but we'll just have to wait until tomorrow morning and see. Well, old Santa's got a busy night ahead of him, so I guess I'd better be leaving.
Are you sure I just can't take all the toys now? I mean, save yourself the extra trip. That's got to be worth something. Santa?
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Santa, don't leave. Don't leave. I'm serious. I need your help here. Santa! Well, take me with you. Take me with you. I'm a dead man.
Ooh, something for Santa.
Look what I brought you, Santa. Holiday chocolate.
Oh, they're red and green.
Mom brought them home for the family. But I saved the best for you.
Holidays chocolates. Delicious milk chocolate in red and green shells.
Now about my list.
There's nothing like holidays for your holidays from the makers of M&M's.
More?
Our other, allegedly personal visit with old Kris Kringle himself today comes to us by way of this 1997 VHS tape, A Visit with Santa. Now, the concept of this thing is that Santa thinks so highly of you, dear child, that he has seen fit to make you your very own personalized videotape, complete with artwork and copyright notices and stuff. And indeed, if you look at the back here, hopefully the camera will pick this up, you'll see the word personalized in quotes and in a different color. Yeah, that bodes well, doesn't it? Indeed, I think what this was, have you ever been to one of those gift shops at a tourist trap and you see all these supposedly personalized gifts like keychains and coffee mugs and refrigerator magnets and stuff? I think this was cut from the same cloth. Now, most of this tape was filmed generically, but thanks to some not-so-subtle editing, you can tell that parts of this video they just had to go back and just film over and over and over again until they had themselves a good cross-section of common first names, and operative word, first names. So this tape was supposedly specially made for Amber, who we can only hope wasn't the most observant child in the world. And does this mean I have to assume the role of Amber for this thing? I don't really want to. Anyway, there really isn't a history lesson to give for this one. This was made by Main Street Video Productions, and upon Googling that name, I've found that there are only about 20 companies across America using that name. So I guess we better get started, huh? I mean, we don't want to miss our meeting with the great voyeur himself, do we? This tape has no leader on it, so this was the only way I could get nothing cut out. And this tape has a major case of gas. You'll get used to it. Does a personalized tape really need establishing shots?
Ho, ho, ho! Hello, Amber! I've been waiting for you. Come in. Come in.
Come on, Amber. Uncle George will just strip to his underwear otherwise. Then we'll have to call the cops again.
Come on in here. Come on over by Santa's fire and warm your hands. That was really a storm we had last night, wasn't it? Oh, it sure gets this old rheumatism working, though.
Rheumatism.
Know whether you'd make it up here today or not with those roads so bad.
Roads at the North Pole?
Happy that we're together, Amber, because you're very special to me. You see, I keep a close eye on really special people.
Do tell.
And I know an awful lot about you. I know what makes you happy. I know what makes you sad.
I know what you wear to bed. Ho, ho, ho!
And I also know that you've been pretty good this year. But the thing that makes me the happiest of all is to know that your family loves you so much. And you know what else, Amber? Santa loves you too. And I always will.
But not enough to completely film your own tape. Ho, ho, ho!
I got something I'd kind of like to show you. Come on, follow me.
Santa's Come Hither Gleam and Rejuvenate music. This won't be awkward at all, will it?
Every year, I get millions of letters
Enough to keep the fires burning at the North Pole year-round.
all about Santa Claus. And a lot of people want me to tell them my secrets, too. I don't tell those secrets. But I'll bet you'd like to know a few, wouldn't you?
I tell my secrets, but I don't.
Here's some of my favorite questions to answer, just for you, Amber. Now, here's a letter. This letter came from Katie, clear from Australia.
The only Katie in Australia.
Is the North Pole really a pole? Well, it sure is. The North Pole was made many years ago by Santa and his elves.
All in third person.
It's made out of solid ice. And on Christmas Eve,
Ah, Iggy Pop.
light right up on the very top of it. And no matter where we go, we can see that light. And when we're done, that's the way we come home. We come right straight to that light.
Screw the Northern Star.
Now here's a letter. This one's from Kathy in Iowa. Kathy wants to know, are we ready for Christmas this year?
No, not really. Santa Claus was hanging a little too much at Ibiza this year.
And I think we'll be ready this year. Those elves have been working day and night, and we've got a few things to make yet, but I think we'll be ready.
Even if it kills them.
They're all fat and frisky and ready to go. New harness, new shoes. We even got some new sleigh bells this year. Speaking of sleigh bells, if on Christmas Eve you hear this sound,
Your parents want to get their winter lovin' on and are trying to trick you into going to bed by playing a bad sound effects record.
I don't stop where boys and girls aren't sound asleep. Now, let's go on to another letter.
These are some of his favorite questions? God, no wonder this was on a 6-hour tape. We are so screwed.
Letter. Rick wants to know, how do you fit down the chimney, Santa?
Why, new Playtex 18-hour girdles, of course.
I'll tell you here now. You know the old story in The Night Before Christmas where Santa puts a finger to his nose and up the chimney he rose? That's not really quite true.
Though nasal power is still involved.
Santa has a little magic dust, and I sprinkle a little on top of my head, and I just shrink right down to where I'll fit down that chimney.
I get absorbed by the powder or something.
Don't have a chimney. Don't worry about it. Santa's got some other magic tricks.
Like a crowbar.
Your Christmas tree one way or another. No, I wasn't going to answer this question.
But you're special to me, Susie, or Amber.
This letter's from Sally. She's from down in Florida.
Poor thing.
Sally wrote, Dear Santa, is your beard real? I sure hate to do this, but like I said, I will this time. Come on over here.
Hey, why am I moving? Why am I moving?
Now, see if that's real.
Oh, hey, that's my hand!
Well, it's real, isn't it?
I couldn't tell. I didn't actually get to tug on it. I just wiggled it a
You
bit.
get pretty mad about it. Now, people are always asking me about the reindeer. Let me tell you a little story that happened last Christmas Eve.
God, this guy rambles more than I do.
And Rudolph, being the youngest, he gets to playing around once in a while. Well, first thing you know, I heard something and I looked, and here he was, all tangled up in a TV antenna. Well, he skinned his knees all up, tore his harness all apart, and we lost quite a bit of time. We were just patching it together with baling wire and binder twine.
Which further injured Rudolph.
Done. And it took us nearly all summer to get him healed.
And whose fault is that?
We had to buy all new harness. And besides that, I had to buy a new TV antenna.
Funny, I would have had you pegged for a 10-foot satellite man, Santa.
You know, one thing we didn't talk about today, and that's these little elves.
Nazis, little elves? I don't want to know.
But maybe we better save that for another day.
Let's.
You know, I heard one of them over there just a little while ago stoking up that fire.
Saying something about a union?
Just a few minutes. Come on, follow me over.
Besides, we only got this camera, so we gotta reset.
Now that we've gotten to know each other better and I've shared some of my secrets with you.
Now it's your turn, Annie, or Amber.
Special secrets, too. I feel that we've become very good friends. Because of that, Amber, I have a really big favor to ask.
Can your folks spot me $500?
I want you to find someone in your family and give them a great big hug. You know,
Then reach into their pockets and grab their wallet. Then you take it to your friendly neighborhood post office where you can exchange the cash for what's called a money order. And most importantly, it needs to be sent express mail to K. Kringle, care of the North Pole. Ho, ho, ho!
go find one of Santa's helpers. Maybe he's in the mall, or maybe he's on a street corner. Walk up to him, give him a great big smile, because you know, they're awful busy now. And that'll help make their day, too.
Oh great, Rudolph's stuck in the antenna again.
They're telling me it's time to practice. You know, we've only got a few days left.
Of course, mail service is so damn slow from the North Pole, you probably won't see this till around next Halloween.
Before you go, there's a few things I want you to remember.
Oh goody.
Be sure that you help out around the house. And don't forget to eat those vegetables. And to brush your teeth every morning and every night. And say your prayers. And there's one more thing I want you to be sure and remember.
Jeez, what a nag.
Santa loves you, Amber. God bless you. And I'll be seeing you real soon.
The makers of this video cassette would like you to remember that Santa Claus is owned and controlled by Santa Claus Incorporated, a division of Holly Jolly Productions, which is controlled by Montgomery Ward Incorporated. Any use of Santa Claus's likeness in any context is strictly prohibited. Not by law, but by us. Also, the phrase Merry Christmas is owned by Warner Chappell Music, even though it's not a song. Theoretically, this phrase should be in the public domain by now, but our wicked awesome legal team has managed to extend the copyright duration to that of perpetuity. That segment was just for you, Amber. Well, gang, that's it for this year's Archive Christmas thing. Join us next year when we're joined by you, Amber. Merry Christmas, gang. Are we done?
Hang up that mistletoe. Soon you'll hear ho ho ho. On Christmas Day you'll wake up and you'll say, hooray for Santa Claus.
And I'll be seeing you real soon.